Okay, we're at the lake. Here we go. Let's see if the girl is overheated. Gonna take a little swim. You tell me if you want to go for a swim, girl. I'm not gonna make you. You looking for squirrels? I saw you looking up that tree. She only goes if it's hot. Here's a duck. She doesn't go after every duck. Once in a while. Like she might go after these two. No, she decided not to. She's on a walk. Sometimes she doesn't care. Certain ones she'll decide to go after. Let's see, about here is where she likes to take a little swim. You're not ready yet, huh, girl? Okay. You tell me when you want to take a swim. You tell me. No swim yet. Maybe it's not warm enough today. Okay, while we're just walking, now we got Gabriella at 5. Could cite all the presidents in order. So I decided to go ahead and do it. Also in order. So it'll be the youngest at 5 and the oldest patriarch at 69. There she is taking a nice swim. So let's see how we do. We're just walking anyway. Look at that nice swim she's taking. So we got George Washington, number 1. John Adams, number 2. Thomas Jefferson, number 3. James Madison, number 4. James Monroe, number 5. Come on, girl. Number 6 would be John Quincy Adams. Number 7, Martin Van Buren. Number 8, William Henry Harrison. Come on, girl. Number 9 would be, let's see, we got William, oh no, we forgot Martin Van Buren is number 8. And then William Henry Harrison, number 9. And then number 10 is John Tyler. How about number 11? James Polk. How about number 12? Zachary Taylor. 13 is Millard Fillmore. 14 is Franklin Pierce. 15 is James Buchanan. 16, Abraham Lincoln. 17, Andrew Johnson. 18, Ulysses S. Grant. 19, Rutherford B. Hayes. 20, James Garfield. 21, Chester Arthur. 22, Grover Cleveland. 23, Benjamin Harrison. 24, Grover Cleveland again. The only one that didn't do successive terms. He had somebody in between. He had Benjamin Harrison in between. After Grover and Cleveland, 24, how about number 25? You got William McKinley. 26, you got Theodore Roosevelt. You got 27, there's 3 W's in a row. You got William Henry Taft, number 27. You got number 28, Woodrow Wilson. And the 3rd W is Warren Harding. Warren Harding is number 29. Number 30 is Calvin Coolidge. 31 is Herbert Hoover. 32 is Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Now he died on April the 12th, 1945, the day before I was born, on April the 13th, 1945. And then Harry Truman took over for him. Harry Truman, number 33. Number 34 is Dwight Eisenhower. And number 35 is naturally John Fitzgerald Kennedy. Number 36, Kennedy got killed in 1964. So 36 is Lyndon Baines Johnson. Here comes my buddy. We don't want to be saying that when my buddy comes. 76. We'll talk in a minute. Okay, there's the man. You're looking good, man. Okay, we got a smile out of him. Where were we at? We were at number 36, which is Lyndon Baines Johnson. How about 37? Richard Nixon came in at number 37. Now Richard Nixon, he was kind of bad, and he tried to cheat and broke in. He had people break in the Watergate hotel, trying to steal secrets from the other party. He ended up resigning in 1974, and then Gerald Ford took over for him. After Gerald Ford was Jimmy Carter at 38. At 39, so Gerald Ford was 38. 39 was Jimmy Carter. And number 40, we got Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan came in. After Ronald Reagan, number 40, you had 41 was George Bush Sr. Then you had 42 was Bill Clinton. 43, George W. Bush, which is the younger of the Bushes. And then 44, you got Barack Obama. So some other interesting things, you have 10 of them that had the same last name. That's why I put the middle name in on some of them. For instance, you got John Adams, and then you got John Quincy Adams. You got William Henry Harrison, and you got Benjamin Harrison. You got George Bush, and you got George W. Bush. You got Lyndon Baines Johnson. I gotta be quiet for a minute. Somebody's over there fishing. Let's see, we said Lyndon Baines Johnson. Now we need Andrew Johnson. Did we leave anybody? Oh yeah, we got Theodore Roosevelt. And then we got Franklin Roosevelt. Was that all of them? Was that all 10? I think so. I'm gonna make a challenge to all the grandkids. You got the oldest guy, and you got the youngest young lady that can say the presidents in order. I want to challenge you guys to do the same thing. And when we're all together, we'll come up with a special prize for the people that can do it. The next challenge is going to be all the states in their populous order with the capitals. That's going to be a challenge that we're going to do. But also, let's go through those presidents backwards, just to see if we got a little bit of a command. So we got Barack Obama. We remember that at number 44. Number 43 is George W. Bush, the younger one. Number 42 is Bill Clinton. He got in trouble, but he didn't get kicked out. So after Bill Clinton, before Bill Clinton, is 41 George Bush. Then you got number 40, the actor, Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan, a lot of people liked him. Come on, girl, we're not stopping yet. We're at the 2 1/4 mark. We're going to the 2 3/4 mark today, girl. So where were we at? We're at Ronald Reagan, the actor. Before Ronald Reagan was Jimmy Carter. He was kind of a sissy, and everybody pushed us around with Jimmy Carter. The day Ronald Reagan came in, they released a bunch of hostages from Iran because they didn't want to take on Ronald Reagan. So Jimmy Carter, before Jimmy Carter, well, you had Gerald Ford. Gerald Ford took over for Richard Nixon, was before him, when Richard Nixon got kicked out. Before Nixon, you had Harry Truman. No, before Nixon, you had, not Harry Truman, but you had, I'm walking, so it takes me a second to remember. Before him, you had Lyndon Baines